Champagne Rod, today for you on the drive.
So stand up, move the crowd. If you grown, scream it loud. I'm just rocking with my grown women. If you make it and you send it, if you own it or you win it, I'm just rocking with my grown women. They act too bad, I tell them pretty women with class. It's a level you pass before I look at your ass. When you was younger it was cute, you 35 is who? Fix your appearance baby, upgrade on them shoes. Get them manis and them petties, let me know when you ready. We rollin', strolling baby, keeping it steady. A thought head with no bread and no ambition. You worthless like a new car with no transmission. Smooth move when you choose, boo, great transition. And the move ain't to lose, boo, we love winning. And I move how I move, why? I love spinning. You don't need me, you just like me, man, I love grown women. Now everybody want a bad bitch, I'm just looking for a grown woman. She work harder than the average, I'm just rocking with my grown women. I say stand up, move the crowd. If you grown, scream it loud. I'm just rocking with my grown women. If you make it and you send it, if you own it or you win it, I'm just rocking with my grown women. Cause the ones who was there, they ain't there no more. And the ones who was here, they ain't here no more. I heard them say I own me, but I don't even know them. Cause the ones who was there, they ain't there no more. And the ones who was here, they ain't here no more. I'm still here with my day ones. It's all loyalty till my day's done. Cause the ones who was there, they ain't there no more. And the ones who was here, they ain't here no more. I heard I owe them. I guess I gotta show them. Loyalty is a must with me. If you fam dog, then you stuck with me. Stop the game on some hoe shit, die together on some coke shit.
That's Champagne Rod if you don't, but I know you do. Thanks for joining us, man.
Man, thanks for having me, man. Truly appreciate it.
It's a good word, man. What we doing?
Man, we enjoying the day. Got my daughter with me, man. We just out here for Danny Day, man. Dawa's Day, my man's birthday. Just enjoying it now, man. Just enjoying the city.
Daddy D's and Dawa's
Day. Having a good day.
Yeah, rest in peace to those who are no longer with us.
Definitely.
Well, let's talk about music, man. Let's talk about our little session. You invited me to the studio. Yes. I appreciate that. I was working on a couple of songs. Yes. Let's talk about the first one you was working on. Grown Woman.
That's the lead single. I sat with the team. We had a bunch of songs to choose from, a bunch of things to do.
Okay.
And Grown Woman just it stuck with everybody. Everybody heard it and voted. Like there wasn't even a vote on it. It was just like, yo, Rod, that's the one.
Okay.
Rod, that's the one. Somebody called another. Yeah, tell Rod that's the one. And that's where we was at. You know what I mean? It was just a go. It's I gotta tell people the last 4 songs I did for the CD was kind of, it's bigging up and separating. We're so quick to put all women in the same category, put all men in the same category. No. So what I did was I showed love and I appreciated all the grown women, the women who do their thing, be on their job, take care of their kids, work their household. But I also spotlighted the bums.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So don't think you slid away from it. Nah, we acknowledge that y'all don't do anything.
Okay.
But we're bigging up the ones who do it. You know what I mean? We're separating them all.
So that's the lead for the mixtape that coming out?
Yeah, that's the lead off of my God's Playing My Destiny.
God's Playing My Destiny, okay. I thought I heard it. I appreciate the invite. I thought it was dope.
You was the first person to hear it.
Yeah,
nobody else heard it other than you.
That was dope. I'm feeling it. I like it. But then, so there was another track you was playing in there, and I think it's called Ain't No More. Is that what it's called? No More. It's called No More.
Yeah. That one, that one's it sheds on like the way how just separate, like how everybody went. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of us grew up. A lot of dudes didn't grow up. You know what I mean? We lost a lot of people. A couple guys moved on and got older. You know what I mean? It was the separation of it. But it's like, yo, whatever you're doing, the people we were looking at, the ones that were here, they ain't here no more. For the younger kids, the idols you looked up to, they ain't here no more. There's old heads out here. You know what I mean? Making dudes think that what they doing is right. You know what I mean? Them positive dudes ain't here no more. Okay. So I'm setting that back. I'm here. Okay. I'm here. I'm the guy to look up to.
So now, so the mixtape that's coming, God's Plan.
The EP.
The EP. Is this Rod, Champagne Rod, or is this another Champagne project? Is this Champagne Gang? Is this you?
This is all Champagne Rod. I think Terra might have made one song on it. Okay. I think Rue made one song. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's all me.
Okay.
Different feels. I got beats from Squeezing Fingers. I got beats from the Track Slammers.
Okay.
Out in Florida, I got beats from Drum Janelle, you know, Big Bro Drum. Straight out of the whole Not Guilty / Black and Red / Champagne Gang. That's Drum's whole movement. Drums for the whole projects. Drums for everything.
Okay.
So that's
So do you have?
I can't forget. I got something from Emmett and them. You know what I mean?
Oh, you did.
Personally, I love my fiends producing. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you got a release date yet? You just picked
August 29th. We out at Hampton Beach for the CD release party. I'll probably bring about 50 hard copies out. You know what I mean? Okay. Maybe close to 100.
So you hear that? Where we at? August
Hampton
29th?
Beach, man. Cloud 9, man. Hampton Beach. August 29th.
Okay.
Make sure y'all come out.
You perform?
I got some guys coming through. I got Boston Fame from PHM coming through.
Okay.
I got Boston's own Smoke Bolger coming in town, coming through to have some fun with us. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I might have my guys from my own town, my Get Right guys come out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Of course, Champagne Gang's in the building as always. But I'm not sure, what we're gonna do for y'all tonight. We might give y'all Champagne Gang music, or they might just rock and we give y'all new Rod music. But for the most part, I just want, you know what I mean? I got a lot of DJs coming out, a lot of other artists coming out.
Okay.
Just to enjoy the vibe, man, and get back to mingling and putting the city back together.
Okay, so have you guys picked the songs on the EP that are going to have videos for them? Are you doing videos for all the songs?
Nah, like at this point, honestly, I'm trying to treat it like Nelly did his first album. Like I'm gonna drop as many singles as I can and keep it going. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To keep it relevant. And I think that's what dudes are missing. And you drop one thing and it don't really move the way you want it to move, and so you go on to the next thing. I've been running with Riding for like a year now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I took Riding to Cali. I took Riding everywhere, and I'm still sticking with it until I feel like it's you know what I mean? Yeah. Until it's time to go with a whole other movement.
So I wanted to talk about that because I know you went out of town. I know you went to California. I know you went to New York. Yes. So I wanted to know if those were business trips or what was that about? What was you doing?
The Cali was definitely a business trip. A Danger Tunes fan, brought me out there. I had a show set up for me. We went and met a couple people over at Warner Brothers, you know what I mean, over at the Nickelodeon, sat down, had some fun. And the New York trip was business. I went down there and met with Don DeMarco and them, went down there for
That's what's up.
For Bobby Garcia. He's part of Lost Boys Mafia. Went down there for his birthday party.
Okay.
Met with a lot of different DJs and stuff down there. I linked up with Rockwaller.
Okay.
Who I'm trying to get to send it down now so his can make the project. So we get that in there, you're definitely gonna see one for the Rockwaller.
Okay, well I'm gonna say it right here, right now, so if it happens, you heard it here first. Riding is a hit. That shit is a hit.
Riding. I love Riding. Only one person don't like Riding. We're not gonna say who, because I don't want nobody to be all biased. But
listen, Riding.
But I understand.
Now he or she
everybody
is
ain't gotta like it. You know what I mean?
He or she is mistaken. They're mistaken. That track is banging, man.
Thank you.
That
very
track
much.
is crazy. I hope that falls on your video list. I think you need to add visuals to that because that one is bananas.
Yeah, definitely. Let's let's put it together. My daughter loves Riding. She know all the words.
She knows she's doing.
She say all the words.
That song is bananas. So now let me ask you some questions about the industry, specifically New England.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like there's a movement here? Do you feel like there's something going on here that hasn't happened before, or are we just stale as usual?
No, I feel like honestly at this point we have something real special right now, and the special part about it is we have possibly over 20 artists in the Beam who are popping, who are nice, who have good music, who can write good music. They have not to say they all have great stage performances, but they can put on a great show. That's what we do have. You know what I mean? I feel like in prior years we've had several artists that's probably been nice, or we've had a couple of the long-standing legends who've always held their spots. But I feel like at this point in time, we got some new guys, some older guys, some regular guys, you know what I mean? Some of the guys who always managed to stay around.
Yeah.
And we got some surprising guys, you know what I mean? But for the most part, the city has a great nucleus, and it's crazy. We just got to get it together.
I concur.
Our biggest problem in the city is beef. It's beef, you know what I mean? The music ain't the problem, because I'm pretty sure there's tons of cats who would love to do music together. They just can't because of what else leads into it.
So let me piggyback problems in the city, because some people think it is or it isn't, but I want your opinion. Radio. Is radio a problem in this city? Or
Yes.
It is. Okay,
Yes.
so where you see the problem?
I look at it like
radio?
this. I go everywhere. I went to Georgia, went to Atlanta last year for the BET Awards. All I heard was local music on their main station.
Okay.
You know what I mean? New York, same thing. Cali, same thing for the most part on the different guys who are different DJs who are running their session. Boston tends not to do that. Even our actual local station that we're supposed to have for local rappers on the Sunday nights still plays more majority of industry music than they actually play local artists. You know what I mean?
All right. So do you have a reason, a theory behind that, or was it just?
I don't think dudes got the belief. I think everybody wants to piggyback off it when the time happens. You know what I mean? I believe a lot of these DJs don't have the belief in the music that's coming out of here, and I think that's horrible. You should want to be the one to break the record, not the one that you're now have to chase somebody that you knew before he even broke because he got a little bigger now. He ain't gonna show you no love. Like you should want to break the record. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what dudes are doing. Like they waiting to see how far you can go on your own.
Okay.
And then they want to jump in on it when it's a bad thing. Like we should all be in here at the same position. Like if one of my homeboys shares something or do something on social media and it's popping, I share it. You know what I mean? I share it. Everybody got to see this. If he don't got my friends gonna see it. You know what I mean? A lot of DJs really don't even want to be put in that position because if the record doesn't break and it's not a big hit record, they feel like, oh, my name was on that. You know how many DJs put their name on something and it didn't work out?
Right.
But the next 4 songs worked out? Right. It happens, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I think that's the biggest problem. DJs don't have that belief.
Okay.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna say all of them, you know what I mean? Because Rusty definitely got that belief in local artists because he show you it, you know what I mean? Just to name a few, Mo D, you know what I mean?
Rusty actually do it the exact opposite. You hardly ever.
Yes, you hardly ever hear any mainstream on Rusty's joint unless it involves a local artist being with it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So definitely shout out to Rusty. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes say what they want, but they don't hold the same avenue he got. You know what I mean? They don't even drive up the same lane because they're not doing the same thing. If Rusty plays a record and it actually becomes a smash hit, Rusty can say, I broke that record. And other dudes will be like, major love to Russ for breaking my record. You can't say that about these other DJs. You know what I mean? For the most part.
All right, so let me just ask you a question I usually ask whoever shows up on the show. Like, obviously there was a point where you wasn't rapping, but then there was something that made you want to rap. Can you go back and remember what it was that made you go, I need to do this. I need to be a part of this hip-hop thing.
Black and Red.
Black and Red.
Man Terror. Captain Hesh. Hobbs. Drama Lord. Baby Mo. You know what I mean? 1MP. Like, I was born in them projects with nothing but rappers.
Okay.
Like, and a lot of people within this city, within this state, within this New England region, look at some of them guys and be like, yo, them dudes are top 10 when it comes to bars and when it comes to rapping. So I felt like I was around the best. Like, there was no reason in the world, us growing up, you know what I mean, we wasn't supposed to do it.
Okay, so now, when you got in it, what's the one thing that wasn't what you thought it would be? Like, you had your vision, and when it got in, what's that one thing that sticks out where you're like, man, I wasn't expecting this?
People you lose along the way. People you lose along the way, like, people not blowing up so fast, that doesn't surprise me. I don't believe success happens overnight. But the people you lose along the way when something doesn't happen fast enough, or something doesn't happen at all, or something happens too fast and they're not keeping up, the people you lose is what kind of blows my mind, you know what I mean? Because these are the dudes,
that's real.
Or these are some of the cats that was in it with you from the beginning when there was no money involved, or there was no big shows involved. Okay. So when the check get cut and then you're like, oh, okay, cool, dudes start getting funny, or people starting, I mean, that's the biggest part with me is like the people you lose going into this.
Okay. So back to projects, like the Champagne Gang as a whole, any projects coming up where it's everybody?
Yes, we got the Champagne Gang project. We're putting it together now since, I'm pretty much finished up with this one. Terra's pretty much finished up with It's Lonely at the Top, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've been putting the Champagne Gang project together, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Hopefully we can get y'all to come out to the studio session next weekend or so, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure, we'll be there.
Get the whole gang in there.
Call, we there, cameras.
But yeah, we're definitely, no name for it yet. Okay. We gotta make sure it's classic, man, you know what I mean? Everybody putting their teams back together, you know what I mean? We gotta make sure it's good. G-Unit, Diddy and them, everybody putting their teams back together. So we gotta make sure we're ready to stomp out there with the best of them. We gotta make sure it's something classic.
And that so to recap, if they want to see you, they can come out August 29th.
August 29th, man. Club Cloud 9, man, Hampton Beach.
And
Make
if they
sure
want
you come
your
out,
music,
man.
where you on?
SoundCloud, everything is Champagne Rod. Unless you Instagram me, then it's Champagne Rod _32.
Okay.
If you know what I mean, if you're just looking for me regularly, I'm on Facebook, Rod Francona,
YouTube.
aka Champagne Rod. You can go to YouTube, Champagne Rod, or you can YouTube Rod of the Great, you know what I mean, under my profile. And for the most part, just call up them local stations, man, and ask them why they not spinning riding, or why them dudes ain't bumping these other local joints from these other artists. Like, why you don't hear that so much? You know what I mean? That's what y'all got to do. Y'all want that support. Y'all want the city to rock. Make these dudes play this music.
And he got a hit. I'm telling you, I'm saying it. He got a hit. Wait till you hear it.
Make these dudes play this music for sure.
Fire. I got him for you here today. Champagne Rod on the drive.
Looking out for it. Ladies, we appreciate y'all. And the other ones, we appreciate y'all too. Y'all should appreciate yourself a little more. That's why I keep my baby with me. You see it? Y'all see what I said? That's it. You know what I mean?
Daddy duties, baby.
Fellas, make sure your daughters know, man, they queens, man.
It is not optional.